Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
Why the dream sequence? What? The last third of this movie is fucking atrocious to me. I think it's terrible. Like, this movie was doing fine. It wasn't special either in the beginning, right? But I'm like, okay, they're setting things up. You know, they're explaining, you know, Mickey's scenario and some of the drama that's going on around him, from his love interest to the kind of the politics of these guys, the world of Mark Ruffalo, his quote unquote best friend, Glenn from The Walking Dead. Okay, it's fine. And there's certain parts where I'm like, even in the beginning, where I'm like, damn, there's some lazy shit in here. Where it's like, yo, why is Mickey 18 just an absolute different, almost opposite personality of Mickey 17? And I still don't think I know. I can guess and say, like, oh, someone tripped over a plug, and that was important. But then the movie doesn't feel like the movie made that important at all. Like, they didn't explain it. If they did, I fucking missed it. And then I was thinking, okay, when Mickey 18 was about to kill Mickey 17, when he has him in like the garbage disposal like carriage thing, he's like, well, man, Mickey 5 was a different personality than Mickey 8. And that's like, okay, that's their way of explaining why Mickey 18 is somewhat, like, personality-wise, so much different than Mickey 17. And like, but they were so drastically different. That's like, what the fuck? I don't know. It just didn't work for me, man. Like, it's just take your time and explain that. It's like little details like that, where it's like, okay, this movie's looking alright. It's not looking, bad. And then the last third of the movie happened, and yeah, I fucking hated all of it, I think. The dialogue even started sounding more trash, like, fuck you, you fucking fuck. Like, when they're trying to, like, curse or show anger or something, the dialogue just sounded absolutely terrible. It was just weird. What else? Magical devices start popping up into the movie, and it feels like they're made in like hours or a day or something. Like the nerd science, you're like, oh look, look, she's nerdy looking, a ponytail, glasses. That means she can just make a communication device in like a day or something with a absolute foreign fucking animal thing, right? It's like I don't even. She was like guessing about it the whole time, right? When she was walking with Mickey down like that corridor, she's like making noises, and he's like, well, I was just imitating them. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. And then I guess she took such a interest in it that she developed an actual prototype as a communication device between her or between the humans and the aliens, the creepers as they were being called. And it ends up, I guess, working perfectly because the movie needed that to be the case. When Mickey stands in front of the giant, mothership of creeper alien things and has to actually communicate with it. Apparently she programmed like emotional vocals into it too, because whenever the creeper mother bear monster alien thing would get animated, the voice that's that's translating for Mickey is also doing. It's like, oh, we will kill all of you. It's like, did that science nerd lady program that into the fucking thing? Where it's like, it's just stupid. But I see, like, you could see that the movie needed that to happen. So we just, fuck it. We don't need to explain that. All right. Then apparently they developed these like bomb vests as like, okay, President, whatever, Mark Ruffalo. President Mark Ruffalo is like, yo, we're gonna kill these guys by dropping them in a vat of fucking lava. Like that's how we, you know, we what do they do? They like recycle their organic materials so that they can keep making more Mickeys, and like that's like an incinerator of, you know, I guess human things or carbon molecules or whatever the fuck to remake a body or whatever. But then he's like, huh, you know what? Let's send a little alien guy down there instead. And Mickey's girlfriend saves the little alien with just trust me. You gotta just go watch the movie yourself. She saves the alien with her teeth and holds onto this rope. I mean, they could have easily just like smacked her and it would have just fell in the thing, but I guess that was enough of a reason to start. Whatever. We're gonna put a suicide vest on Mickey 17 and Mickey 18 because you're not allowed to have multiple versions of one person. And they had to explain that too by saying there's some sort of evil science psychopath guy who cloned himself so he can serial kill homeless people or something. Trust me, I know it's not making sense, but this is the movie. Yeah, they can't have multiple, so he's like, okay, we're gonna kill you guys, and we're gonna kill you by, or we're gonna use your death as a way to kill the aliens too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put suicide vests on you, and I'm gonna have this special little like wristband that that was made 5 minutes ago, and it'll have perfectly it'll be perfectly fit to my arm. It'll perfectly work, and it'll have numbers on it, so I know who to kill. Like if I want to kill Mickey 18, there's a button for number 18. If I want to kill 17, there's a button for 17. Boom! They made that in like a couple minutes. No big deal. It's like things like that where it's like, I understand we're in sci-fi world and they're 3D printing humans. Okay, there's a whole okay. I got it. They're advanced in technology. It's just, even with all the advancements they show in the movie, those things should not be taking place. And like it just looks like the writers are like, how do we end this thing? We'll just get a magical wrist brace that can blow either one Mickey up or the other Mickey up. Right, Mickey 17 or Mickey 18. Magical wristband device detonator thing. Well, instead of having like a makeshift one that looked like, like the Joker's detonator in the Dark Knight, where it's like, oh, okay. Like a little makeshift thing. Instead, it's like a professional looking wristband detonator thing. Now, okay, that's your plan. Send one of the Mickey. You want to kill them both anyway, so send them out there with suicide vests on, and when he talks to the mother, the mother alien, you just blow him up, and it'll kill all of them, right? Boom, victory for us. But then, I guess the Mark Ruffalo's assistant talks to him. Is like, yo, it'd be perfect if you went out there and talked to him as like, I think it was trying to make peace, right? Like some sort of peace deal. And he's like, I want to be the face of it, right? I want credit for it. So yeah, so President Mark Ruffalo was like, all right, let me go out there and talk to alien thing. I guess on his way there, I guess they started like moving around a little bit more, and he's like, yo, what are they doing? Like, by the way, Mark Ruffalo also has another one of the prototype translator things on his chest. I guess the science nerd girl made like multiple of them that in like a day or whatever, like 10 minutes, she made like another one or something. I don't know. But yeah, he rolls out there and he sees that all the alien things are all moving around. She's like, oh fuck, I don't like this. That entire scene where that guy explained a plan that we could do in order to make myself look good. I'm just gonna scrap that. Okay, what we're gonna do now is grab a bazooka or something, or a rocket launcher with like maybe like a nuclear head on it or something, and we're gonna shoot it at the mother alien. But they can't tell which one it is because all the smaller alien ones were all like running on top of Big Mama alien, so they didn't know who to shoot. So it was like, oh fuck, what do we do? I can't tell which one's which. And then when they finally like, oh, there it is, right there. What happens? Mickey 18 knocks him over at the nick of time, and the missile goes straight down to the ground, I guess. And then yada yada yada. There's a whole scuffle and shit, and then the hot black girlfriend of Mickey brings the baby that was like hovering over the lava shit. She brings the baby over and fucking like, oh look, it's the mother just wants its baby back. Here's your baby alien. Here you go. And it's like, rah, 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 thank you, right? And then fucking Mickey 18, like he's like, oh fuck, he's there's a tussle with him and Mark Ruffalo, and they fight it out, and then he's like, oh, he's like, wait a minute, I got you, and then at that moment, the president, Mark Ruffalo, realizes, like, damn, why would I strap these fools with with vests made of C4 or explosive material? Why would I do that and then go out to where they're at? And he's like probably in that moment regretting, like, damn, not only am I next to these fools, the guys with the suicide vests on, I also have the detonator right there, right, right next to him as well. So it's like, then Mickey 18's like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna kill myself and take the president with me. It's like, what? Didn't you have like a machete? You could have just killed him with that. You could have strangled him. Like, he's not gonna push the button because he wants to survive, right? As long as you keep him close to you, you just just fuck him up, kill him, whatever. But I guess Mickey 18 is like, yo, hey, yo, fans in the crowd, your writers, directors, Hollywood. It'd be a lot cooler if I sacrificed myself right now. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna push the fucking button because he's some sort of representation of Mickey's inner anger and angst. And I don't fucking know. Whatever. He's like, fuck it, let's just blow ourselves up. He blows himself up, and then as convoluted as my description of the end of the movie, and I think it was actually written that convoluted and actually shows itself as that. Like, this ending was terrible, bro. Like, you could tell they didn't know what to fucking do, so they started making magical devices, and even in sci-fi space world, unrealistic scenarios that actually take you out of the movie, along with some horrendous dialogue and unnecessary things. Like, they had the assistant guy whispering, "Oh my God, this is the perfect plan. What we'll do is you'll go out there and talk and make peace with them, right?" And then it's thrown away within 5 minutes of him leaving that fucking building, which means that dialogue meant nothing, and there's no point to it. Along with all this other shit that happens in the movie, like it's, I'm wrecked. I am actually wrecked. Uh, I'm just like, okay, here's our secret evil plan. Let's strap bombs to them and send them out there. Then we'll just blow them all up. And he's like, actually, no, it's a better deal or a better idea. You go out there with them, so that your failsafe of like, let's just blow them up if shit goes sideways. You can't do it because you're standing next to them or you're close enough to them to where if you blow them up, you blow yourself up. It was just the worst evil plan ever. It's just terrible. Uh, yeah, but the beginning was interesting. That was alright. Yeah, you get the little Nazi experiment vibe, like the kind of like a Nazi ruler. Even their logo looked a little Nazi swastika looking, like, this guy was gonna the Mark Ruffalo was like, oh, let's gas them all. Right, he's thinking of genocide right there of these alien things. He wanted to breed perfect people with the sexy lesbian. I forgot her name. Uh, was it Jennifer? Her girlfriend's name might have been Jennifer, or her teammate, or whatever the fuck. Uh, yeah, and then obviously Mickey, the guy they experiment on, like, oh, you're expendable, thus we can whatever give you radiation poisoning and see how long it takes to kill you, and what are the effects, because once you die, we just throw your fucking body in a incinerator, and then re 3D print you. Thus, there's so many Mickeys, and that's his only purpose, is to be experimented on because they're living in this new world, new atmosphere thing, right? Uh, I don't know. It's like I said, that last third though, man. That last third, where they had fucking captured and then they just escape, and it just feels like 5 minutes pass. Like there's no tension to it. There's no like, oh my god, these guys are in trouble. It's like they're trapped in cells, right? They can't get out. So Doofus A, the guy with the keys, gets closer to the gate, gets pulled in, gets shocked, it gets tasered with his own weapon, keys stolen, and then they just get out. It's just like, what the fuck? What the Batman 1960s ass plot shit is that, bro? Fuck. I'm wrecked. Anyways, yeah. Do I recommend this? Fuck. I'm on the fence, dude. If it's just like, a new movie, like, oh fuck, I want to go see a new movie that's coming out and it has some hype behind it. Oh, fucking Robert Pattinson, oh, he's the lead, he's a good actor, okay. The cast seems pretty good. Mark Ruffalo's a good actor. Tony Collette, these guys, they're good actors, right? Oh, let's go fucking watch this movie. They had a budget. They spent money on it too. Like, wow, yeah. You just want to do something on Friday night or Saturday night or whatever. You know what? I will recommend it for those reasons only. If you're there for a critical, like, oh, this is good. This is a good movie. Yeah, sorry. This movie has the aura of like a good movie. Like man, the way the aesthetics look, the way the acting is, the money spent, the music play, all of it has the aesthetics of like this should be a good movie. But in reality, it's just not. Sorry, writing wise, it's just not. It's like sorry. I don't even think the action's good enough for you even to look past the stupid writing. So it's like, damn, man, it felt like they went like philosophically cliche instead of actual like philosophical concepts or psychological concepts, right? Of like, oh, the idea of like split personalities, or from experiencing some sort of trauma that kind of splits the psyche to where you're kind of shattered and into different pieces, right? I thought that's what they were doing with the Mickey guy, right? But they didn't really they didn't really give a reason why his personality's just changed from Mickey 17 to Mickey 18. They didn't really go over that to make it significant so that like, oh, I should be carrying this point, this philosophical context or concept, this subtext. I should be carrying it throughout the movies. When I see them interact, it'll make sense. Like oh, the origin is they're trying to tell me about different aspects of a person's mind or psyche or self. Nope. There's like, oh well, maybe someone tripped on a wire and that's how he's different. Or it's random. Sometimes Mickey will be happy Mickey. Next time he might be sad Mickey. Next time he might be aloof Mickey. Next time he's badass Mickey. Next time, like, it's just random apparently. So when you leave that origin of the concept just blank like that, if I don't know, it kills a lot of why do I care about these guys? It just kind of kills it, and it doesn't create that thread that flows through the middle of a movie. It just kills it. But yeah, once again, if you just want to have fun at the movie theaters, I don't even think it's a fun movie either. To be real with you, there's some parts that are funny for sure, but I'm saying like just for fun, I don't think this is that. I think it's just, hey, I want to see one of the new movies. There's my reason for recommending. My score, I'm going to give this because the ending is just fucking horrendous, dude. I'm going to give this a 6.4. 6.4, 6.5. Sorry. 6.3, 6.4 out of 10. Goddamn. Disappointing, too. Especially with an okay start, right? The start was okay. It was a little goofy in certain aspects and some nonsensical things, but I'm like, okay, I'm here for a goofy, silly movie. It's just they went too stupid in the last third of the movie. I really do believe that. Is that enough rambling? Do you guys anything you want to say? Please. Hit me with a double chainsaw. Pause.
Nah, it was just background noise. Not really focus on.
Fair enough. I mean, you got lucky. Let's be honest. You got lucky.
That seems like it.
All right. there's your review for Mickey 17. If you're a serious movie person, don't go watch it. Watch something else. Find a better movie. But whatever. There you go. There's your review.